Ow. Have you heard about the new power station they're building right here on Primrose Hill in the centre of London? You probably haven't, because the only power station around here right now is me. This nifty and unbelievably green new bike accessory just in from Germany converts all the spare muscle power from your pedalling into enough electrical power to charge your gadgets, your sat-nav, your phone, almost anything you can think of. A bike is already a pretty efficient machine, but with this, the E-Werk by Busch and Müller, it can squeeze the last remaining power from your pedalling legs to produce really quite a respectable rate of charge, almost as good as a mains charger. You can go from 1 volt to 13.3, 0.1 of an amp to 1.5. So even at a pretty stately pace, you can get as much power as you do from your cigar lighter in the car. Well, I expect that's how the Flintstones would have generated the electricity for their gadgets. Seriously, it does show that producing energy takes a lot of, well, energy, which does make a kind of a point. Look, the E-Werk is a pretty geeky gadget. It costs £140, and it's also an accessory for an accessory, because it won't work unless your bike has already got a hub dynamo like that. Now that's the kind of thing we've always used in the past for generating the AC current to keep the lights going, but what the E-Werk does then is turns that into DC, which is what we really want for modern electronics. It's obvious that the savings you're going to make financially are microscopic. Whether you're saving the polar bear or not is also somewhat moot. It's probably about as useful as chucking a plastic bottle in the recycling bin. But I kind of feel it's not the point. Pedaling your own electricity is a curiously satisfying thing to do. There is one thing, however, that I'd like to try out. I've always wondered whether it's possible to use something like that to cycle a cup of tea. So here we go. This is specially adapted by me. It's my own handiwork, and it's pretty high tech as well. I'm now off to attempt to cycle a very small but significant cup of tea. Now then, this is a critical moment in the history of not only British but frankly world science. Have I got a cup of tea? It doesn't look very hot. Good God. Ow! It's actually, it's warm in there. It's not going to make a championship cup of tea, but there's no question I've warmed that, I reckon, through about 5 to 10 degrees. Now I think another 30 kilometers or so and I would have a self-powered cup of tea. However, I think possibly the cafe is going to be the best idea. So I've had it. Germans never could make proper cup of tea, could they?